Hello, my amazing people. Welcome back to Gist with Alora, guys. These people has finally agreed that they are in this together. They have been whining us, and Maurice has finally sent a message to his crush. Who do you think will be this crush? He said, "No long talk. I am sending a message to my crush," and you're thinking that it's going to be outside this one particular person. Or I guess, just guess who this crush is and let me know. Hey, these two people has finally proven to us what love is all about. But to another second thought, I see a commenter say that Uche is telling us story about Momo and Soso. I don't know how that thing is linking, and why do it always feel like Sonia Uche always falls a victim of a heartbroken woman after much love and everything? Why? Like, is this a story? Is there a story behind the scene or real life story they're trying to let us know? If you've watched Chances that just dropped today, gone, like today, just 2 hours ago, according to when I'm making this video, you'll notice something. SODK, I don't want to say much about it, but every of Sonia Uche's movie, when it comes to love, it is always betrayal. And at the end of the day, it is Sonia that will always lose. Guy, I don't want you to like misunderstand me, but I'm saying something. And after I have that in mind, before one of my commenter here said what she said, and she was like, Uche is telling us story that is deeper than what we actually think. Like, Uche is telling story of these people's life. And the other previous movie from, who is that? What was that movie again? I've forgotten this movie. This movie with Sonia Uche and what's this guy's name? Brian Okoye. Yes, Brian Okoye. Why is this movie getting out of my mind? Because there is no movie of Sonia. Whenever she drops that movie, I'll watch it. I've already finished watching Chances, which just dropped today. And I'm asking myself, why always telling us this story? But at the end of everything, at the end of the movie, there must be a lesson to learn. Yes. At the end of every movie, there must be a lesson to learn. If you've watched this other movie that she just dropped with Maurice, that's at Uche TV, To Be Better and Bitter, you will understand what the whole storyline is all about. And for the fact that Sonia Uche and Maurice is in that movie, there must be a lesson to learn. That is what I know about Sonia Uche, including Maurice. If there is no lesson to learn, then count her off. Whether she is acting tomboy, whether Maurice is acting a lover boy, no matter the area of maybe the role, no matter what it brings, there must be a lesson to learn. And these two have finally let us know that they are in this together. Yes, we are in this together, and there is nothing anybody can say about it. They have confirmed to us that they can bring out the craft like nobody else in the industry. And my previous video, I said that is where Sarah Martins actually expose or reveal the hidden truths many people do not know. For the fact that everybody has been concluding that Maurice is a playboy. This one, he's acting lover boy on the screen, even behind the scene. There is always a speculation about him and one woman or the other, and he will not even say anything about it. And Sarah Martins let us know that Maurice is a man of value, and he respects woman no matter what, no matter your level, and with his fame, that his humility is second to none. That she have worked with Maurice, and she noticed a lot of things about him, even though she always call him brother and they call themselves brother and sister. You see Maurice referring to Sarah Martins as my younger sister and all that. The relationship of being brotherly or sisterlyhood is there, and you begin to ask yourself questions. Maybe you are having a lot of wrong perspective about Maurice and trying to tag him the bad person just because you feel like Sonia Uche is hurting. And every of their movies, you always be believing that yes, what people are speculating off the screen is exactly what is happening in their lives. Guys, you see this particular movie, I shedded tears. Like, I cried. When I cried was the moment Maurice realized every mistakes that he has done. Like, he has done a lot of mistakes and he don't even know where to wrong it. You know, whenever we tell men, stick to one woman. If you want to marry, if you don't want to marry, or maybe you want to marry but you still want to cheat on your wife, better still be single. Live your life, have different side chicks. Yes, you can have as many as you want, but do not bring in a woman and want to punish that woman because yes, she's my wife. Now what would she do? And I advise every woman, if you are aspiring to get married, you are still single, or you just got married, please find something doing. Yes, men like this always take advantage of people who are always at home. I want you to take care of my kids, I want you to give them attention. I don't want you to work or stress yourself. Guy, do not buy that idea. No matter what, those children will be fine. You have to do your wife duty, yes. At the same time, you will not put your career at the stop. No, because you got married doesn't mean that your career is dead. No. And one thing about ladies, when you want to get into marriage with a man, know the kind of man he is. If he's a man that will support your career, your dreams. Because another thing is a woman that wants to push her career. Then another bad thing is getting married to a man that doesn't support career woman. That is the wrong decision you will ever make in your life. So this movie that just dropped, and they did it together. Sorry, they didn't drop. It was actually Uche and Bonabo that dropped the movie. But the movie they acted together is telling us that something is fishing. But I don't know what that is. I don't know what that stuff is. But I believe it's for the positive, for good, and not for bad. Whenever they tell us any story, it always lies on Sonia Uche losing. But in real life, she is making a lot of sense to people, to single ladies, to even mothers, because whenever she comes with a storyline, it will always be channeling in a way of parenting. I think most of her movies, she's almost married in most of her movies and teaching us something, or if not married, but in a relationship that is meaningful. At the end of the day, you will have, or you see, lessons to learn. So guys, what do you feel about these two, them coming out and say yes, it is a confirmation that we are in this together, we want to build our brand, we want to make things work out for us in a world filled with competitors, jealousy, in fact inside the industry too. So they are coming together to work together as one, and not by separating them. Because whenever people say, hey, leave them, don't tag this, if you are separating them, you don't want their success. Yes, you don't want them to go further. So what do you think about the movie that you just watch? And what do you think about to be bitter, or to be better and bitter? So let me know your opinion in the comment section. If this is your very first time coming across my channel and you've watched this end, thank you so much. Please hit that red subscribe button. Turn on your notifications to always get notified whenever I drop any interesting gist. And to my amazing returning subscribers, my viewers, thank you so much. I appreciate. Gist with Alora, or Alora Gist TV. I am grateful. Catch you in my next video. Bye bye.